IELTS speaking topic music part 3 question 4. Should the government be responsible for developing art? Yes, the government should take responsibility for developing and investing in the art field for a number of reasons. Art is a vehicle for conveying culture. As art can say lots of things about the cultures and the customs of a nation, it should be promoted by the government. Works of art usually represent the culture, heritage, and history of a country. They serve to educate people about the origin of a specific destination and act as a landmark or tourist attraction. Through art, international visitors can gain more insights into the cultural values of the local communities. Besides, by being exposed to masterpieces or artworks, people can also get to know more about their own country's traditions and ways of life. Economic benefits through tourism. Developing art would bring long-term economic benefits through tourism. Aesthetic works of art would definitely draw people's attention and arouse their curiosity about the stories behind them. Or some people just love to have a look and enjoy masterpieces or art creations. That's why by carrying out art projects, the government can succeed in attracting growing numbers of international visitors and even local people to pay a visit to some famous sites. These projects really need funding from the government to be implemented. Example, works of art in public spaces such as streets or squares in city centers or in some famous tourist attractions. Without government funding, these places would appear less eye-catching and attractive. So, in the long term, developing art is a good way of promoting tourism, which helps contribute to the country's revenue. Besides, maintaining artworks should also be taken into serious consideration. This job requires investment to be supported. Otherwise, it would somehow ruin the image of the country's tourism industry through the eyes of foreign tourists. Fostering creativity in children. Developing art could help educate children to develop their creativity and foster prospective artists. Students nowadays are required to spend more time on academic subjects like math or science, and art classes are often ignored since people deem art impractical for a future career. However, art forms inspire students to act and think differently, like breaking rules or trying new ideas. For those who want to pursue art seriously or major in the art field at a young age, it would be a challenge as there are not many opportunities for them to be exposed to such an environment. Therefore, developing art in the school's curriculum helps promote kids' artistic abilities, especially those who have a passion for art. A child with artistic talent like painting or playing musical instruments wouldn't have room for his own development. No. However, many people still argue against government funding for art. Art as a luxury rather than a necessity. Investing in the art field is considered to be a waste of money, as art is just a luxury. People believe that there's no point in developing such a field. The government has other important concerns to be responsible for. They should allocate budgets more to education, healthcare, infrastructure, or security, etc. These areas are vital for a country to function properly, whereas works of art are just something unrealistic. Besides, Some nations are still living in poverty and people are struggling every day for food and basic needs. So, investing money in art will seem overambitious for these countries. Hey, you there. Thank you for listening to the whole thing and putting in the effort to learn. I'll see you. Bye for now.